Yo, back in this bitch. And a bottle of rum. mm. All right. So we're gonna talk about some bunch of stuff today. Maybe some deep stuff. It's gonna be some deep stuff, but it's shit that we need to know. I see a lot of people, talking about this Maxwell trial and all this other shit, and um, a lot of people acting like they happy she got caught, and they just want to see what's going on in this trial. They hear about all these celebrities, that was on Epstein Express, and they hear about all your favorite rappers that was on Epstein Express and all that, and they just want to see what's gonna happen. But it's a lot more, to this shit than we think. You always hear me talk about like the New World Order and shit like that, the New World Order, right? So a lot of people say like, this shit been happening recently, and it's been out for a while. Most people say it started when they like assassinated JFK. And now all this shit gonna make sense to what is happening today. You just gotta let me get it out. So remember I say the New World Order is the reordering of the world's superpowers. Well, there's really only one superpower right now, but China is the next superpower, and they want to do it by 2024. And they want to do it not with military might, but with big tech, like AI, right? So if all of our shit is becoming technological, like, the cars, the delivery system, everything is going to be, robotic, but run by AI. So China feels if they get the biggest AI computers and the smartest AI computers, they control all the technology on the world, which technology is going to be in your body also, pushed right now by Elon Musk, and people talking about that with like the Neuralink. And I'm gonna talk about that Neuralink shit on my next podcast, but that's gonna go good for the people in the Snyder Cut movement who are probably all victims of neuromarketing, but we'll talk about that another time. So if everything is connected to technology, including the human body, and there's an AI computer that controls that shit, or is smart enough to do that, that person with that AI computer, or that country with that AI computer, is going to rule the whole world. Now, the race for those AI computers are with America and China. America's still out in front, but China think they'll overtake us by 2024, like I say. So they had to get a president out of here who focuses on making America great, who wants to better America. They had to get him out of here. But they did that with JFK also. We witnessed that with Trump. Now, when we witnessed it with like, they used that COVID shit. And Trump correctly called it out when the shit first happened. He said, "This is a Wuhan virus from China." It was, but people hated how they try to make you hate him for saying it, but he was right, and now we see what it is. But it's the reordering of the world, everything that is happening bad to us right now is probably from China. So we got to understand that, like, when we saw it in Batman, when Morgan Freeman went up to the Chinese dude and he was like, yo, man, all the shit y'all boys involved with, we can't do business with y'all no more. That was cool when Morgan Freeman said it. But when Donald Trump said it, y'all like, oh no, what the fuck? Because you were brainwashed. You're brainwashed with big tech. But you were also, before this big tech shit turned on, this shit recently turned on, like what, 4G, 5G, shit like that. This tech is coming alive. But before that, they had to brainwash you with people, teaching you knowledge, All these religious teachers and gurus and spiritual leaders and people that start in all of these little groups standing on the corner giving out pamphlets. They were giving knowledge. But back then they were brainwashing you with in your ear. Right now they're going to brainwash you with technology. But back then they were brainwashing you with knowledge in your ear, and they brainwashed the whole country. It's all going to make sense. I'm going to put it together. So there was this group. What we're seeing now is after, Kennedy, they killed everybody. They killed Kennedy, his brothers, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, everyone. So then, this group showed up named the Weather Underground. Listen to this. The Weather Underground. Leaders were Bill Ayers and Bernardine Dorn. Bill Ayers, they both preached that we need to be, back in the 70s, they were homegrown terrorists. They were blowing up buildings, robbing Brinks trucks, killing police, shit like that. These was white people doing this shit. Now, remember, this around the same time, Charles Manson is in California stirring up white people to do the same thing. And with in mind that there's going to be a race war coming in America called Helter Skelter. Charles Manson was CIA military intelligence. He was also brainwashed by CIA military intelligence. But they're doing this in the country. So you got Charles Manson doing it in California. You have the Weather Underground doing it in Chicago. We all know what goes on in Chicago now, or do you? But we will know after this video. Weather Underground, Bernardine Dorn, Bill Ayers. Got a bunch of white people together, preached, brainwashed a bunch of people to be homegrown terrorists. And they say, yo, if we don't like the government, we don't have to agree to this shit. But they wasn't radicals. They were rich people. Once they blew up a house on accident while they were making a bomb. They blew up the house in New York in the 70s. And it was the house of the founder of Merrill Lynch. Yes, the bank Merrill Lynch. Some dude, his last name was Merrill. So they're rich people. They're white people bringing in the New World Order, even at that time in the 70s. Why? Because when you preach, oh, we fuck the government, fuck the American government, we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to do this, we got to do that. We got to blow this shit up, we got to do this, blah, blah, blah. America sucks, this, that. We got to change America. That's what they were doing with bombs and murders. Rich white people. Remember, they blew up on accident while they were making a bomb in the founder of the Merrill Lynch Bank in New York. Right? So there's not me and you. These are people. Remember who I say the bankers are anyway. The bankers are rolling with Hong Kong right now. New York, we've discussed all this. So They got old. They got arrested, got out, got old, and they got professor jobs at colleges in Chicago. And they became Barack Obama's mentor in Chicago. But they never changed the message of change. That's why Barack Obama says it. They are Barack Obama's mentor. Bill Ayers. Barack Obama is known as the first American black president. Barack Obama, just by his name, and you know he has some foreign ties or some shit like that. And it was hard finding his birth certificate because he probably really wasn't like a citizen and shit like that. But they put, their pupils in place to do, what they've been trying to do. Barack Obama was just like Bane continuing the mission of the League of Shadows from Liam Neeson. It's the same shit. So Barack Obama changed the country through Chicago, where the big media whore Oprah is out. She used her media magic to get Barack Obama elected. And the banks of England, the Rothschilds, used their money to make sure he had the most funding ever. And he was supposed to change America. He was a black African who was probably a foreigner. He was mixed. Blah, blah, blah. His mentor is Bill Ayers. Bill Ayers is a weatherman from the Weather Underground. Homegrown domestic terrorists. So Barack Obama's in office. We all know what happened with him. He changed America. All that police shooting shit started happening with him. The gay rights, Black Lives Matter, all that shit happened with Obama. But all of that shit was Weather Underground shit. All of that we gotta blow up. All those riots they did when they broke, they even did them in Charleston. All those riots all over the country is what the Weather Underground wanted to do back in the 70s. Barack was just continuing their plan because he's Bill Ayers' pupil. Fast forward today, we have the same kind of matrix, the same kind of bullshit they used to get Obama in president. They got Kamala, the first black woman. This time it's a woman, but she's a vice president. But it's still, the first, we're being so progressive, blah, blah, blah. Who's Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris is Joe Biden's vice president. Joe Biden was Obama's vice president. See, the chain is still there, as I'm pointing out. Kamala Harris was the district attorney of San Francisco. Had the most prosecuted, sent niggas to jail at the highest rate in history. District attorney of San Francisco. San Francisco is also home of big tech. Oracle Arena and, what's that area? Silicon Valley. That's San Francisco. Big tech was used to take out Trump, take him off of Twitter and steal the votes in the election. Big tech did that. So Kamala Harris went to vice presidency of Joe Biden, who's continuing to change the country for the worse, right? Joe Biden, when Kamala Harris left, the new district attorney of San Francisco is Chesa Boudin, or Boudin. Who is he? He is the adopted son of Bernardine Dorn and Bill Ayers. The adopted son of Bernardine Dorn and Bill Ayers. Why was he adopted? Because his parents went to jail for that same Brinks truck robbery in 1981. His parents was a part of the Weathermen. The crew you see being arrested right now, Ghislaine Maxwell, was a British socialite getting girls and kids in war-torn countries, and you think they were being sex slaves. But it's way more than that, because these tests that they were doing on these girls and kids were brain tests, Neuralink tests. That's what Epstein's is invested in, Neuralink technology. So after they rape these kids and give them the biggest horrifying whatever, they would probably do it while they're on brainwave tests, testing their brain over traumatic events. That's what this was all about, because they are looking for data to create the Neuralink, the same Neuralink that Elon Musk is creating right now, which is going to be the biggest tech. Oh, but I'm not finished. So with big tech, Twitter, Jack Dorsey, all of them just took Trump off Twitter, because Trump was saying too much and the world was waking up to what's going on. But also stop the American president that's working for America before 2024 happens, before the big tech turns on. They stopped him with COVID. The COVID, now you get these mandatory shots that's headed by New York. We always talk about New York for some reason, huh? In California, wonder if these people are, in Chicago. Wonder what the fuck these people is doing, All right. Chicago. Remember, we always talk about distractions and shit. This is how they work, guys. Chicago, all these killings. They shut down schools so all the kids can be out and kill some more. But remember, there was this little situation where a girl was found in a freezer in Chicago at a party. She got killed, and everyone was trying to solve the case, looking in this girl's glasses and seeing who she was talking to. There was this one girl with, doing a live video, and y'all remember that case. But right after that case, it started coming out. Just like the internet sleuths break everything, the internet detectives break everything. They had the guy on, he was talking to the girl who was at the party. He was like, yo, we saw the girl and they had her hidden up in the freezer because they was about to sell her body for organ trafficking. Remember that shit? That's what they were doing with that girl. As soon as you found that girl in the freezer, everyone should already know what was going on. So you have these guys in Chicago killing each other at a high rate. And the organ trafficking scam was about to be outed. The black people was learning about what was going on. What happened as soon as the black people started marching about organ trafficking up there? What happened? You were distracted because Kevin Hart had a sex scandal, cheating on his wife, and here's a video. That stopped the story of what was going on in Chicago. But everybody should have never stopped. I already knew what was going on, but the people who don't know, we should have never stopped pushing the issue of organ trafficking in Chicago. So now we see Ghislaine Maxwell going to jail or on trial. Her crew was studying Neuralink, using human kids as test subjects, using celebrities, and like, you take R. Kelly to Haiti down there and he has a big concert, how many kids just fall out and do anything R. Kelly wants them to do? Or whoever, whatever celebrity they're with, you go down to one of their concerts in a third world country, you can, round up 100 little kid test subjects that's just dying to meet this celebrity. You could rape them and kill them and, organ traffic them from Haiti to Chicago. Learn the tech with your people in San Francisco. Go back down to the Caribbean and do it all over on Epstein Island. That's what's going on. So we had a president who knew what was going on because the president knew Epstein. They go way back from, even with Hillary and Bill. Who was doing the organ trafficking in Chicago? Obama, is that your area? How's all that shit going on? Are you a puppet for a bigger crew? Is all of your crew puppets for a bigger crew? But are you still calling the shots in America, even though you're already gone as president? Yes, you are. You still live in Washington, D.C. You're still calling the shots. All these celebrities all look up to you, and they're on the Epstein flight logs. And they would have did anything you told them to do, and they still would do anything you tell them to do, just like your boy on Empire made this old bullshit ass story about a noose, but it was some African dudes that was in the shit with him that ratted on him. The African dudes are your wife's homeboys. What's going on? Why y'all lying? What's going on? Are all of y'all trying to take down America so China can overtake America by 2024? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are all doing it. Are you all trying to take down America so we don't win this tech race by 2024? Yes, you are. That is the new world order. Reorder this shit. America might fall to number 3 if China has its way, because they're rolling with Russia. Who's rolling with us? Israel. People be hating Israel, calling the Jews and all this shit. I think we got shit backwards. Research the weatherman. Research the district attorney in San Francisco. Research big tech. You see what they did with it. I'm just telling you why. They've been trying to change America for the worst. Why? So America can fall. The same way they, give the guns to Chicago, it's the same way they gave the bricks to all of these riots. They had bricks laid out ready for you to throw them into the windows because they wanted you to destroy America. The Black Lives Matters was just a lie to get you out there. This is a big agenda, guys. A huge agenda. Follow me and I'll tell you more about it, Bo. I keep it on. You know what I'm saying, Bo? I'm just a country boy and I know shit. Subscribe to my shit, because we about to turn it up. We got some good shit coming soon. Yep.